Have you heard the news that's making waves across the country? Congress has just approved a groundbreaking Social Security boost. Yes, you heard that right. A $2,500 plus increase is now officially greenlit, directly targeting low-income retirees. If you're living on a fixed income or know someone who is, this is the update you've been waiting for. Stay with us, because in this video, we're breaking down every critical detail of what this means for your monthly checks, your benefits, and your future. Social Security has always been a lifeline for millions of seniors in the United States. It's the cornerstone of retirement for most Americans, especially those who spent their lives working hard but earning modest incomes. But let's face it, rising costs, medical bills, inflation, and the increasing cost of living have pushed many retirees to the edge. The monthly Social Security checks haven't kept pace, leaving too many seniors struggling to afford basic necessities. But now, for the first time in years, Congress is stepping up in a big way. After months of negotiations and public pressure, lawmakers have reached a bipartisan agreement to approve a major increase, over $2,500 annually, for low-income retirees. This is not just a temporary adjustment. It's part of a long-overdue shift in how America supports its aging population. This isn't just another COLA. It's a targeted initiative designed to directly impact the lives of those who need it most. For decades, Social Security benefits have provided a safety net for retirees. But as any senior on a fixed income can tell you, that safety net has grown thin. The Social Security Administration calculates monthly payments using a formula based on lifetime earnings. But this system doesn't always favor workers in low-wage jobs, or those who took time off to care for family. In recent years, the average monthly Social Security retirement benefit is just over $1,800. While that might sound okay on paper, when you factor in housing, utilities, food, medication, transportation, and other essentials, the math just doesn't add up. Thousands of retirees are forced to choose between filling prescriptions and buying groceries. Others are working well into their 70s just to survive. This isn't the retirement that was promised. Inflation has only made the situation worse. Over the last few years, we've seen the cost of everything from gas to groceries skyrocket. But Social Security increases, known as cost of living adjustments or COLAs, haven't fully kept up. While COLAs are meant to maintain the purchasing power of benefits, they're based on outdated inflation formulas that don't accurately reflect the true spending patterns of seniors. This has created a growing crisis. Seniors living below or just above the poverty line are often ignored in broad economic policies. Even with assistance programs like SNAP or Medicaid, many are still falling through the cracks. The elderly poverty rate remains a national disgrace. And yet, for years, Congress failed to take real, targeted action. That's why this new legislation marks such a pivotal moment. The $2,500 plus annual increase, which breaks down to about $208 extra per month, is designed specifically for low-income retirees. This isn't just about inflation adjustments. It's a structural shift in how Social Security is distributed. So, how is this being implemented? The boost is part of a broader initiative tied into the Supplemental Security Enhancement Bill, which gained traction earlier this year. Under the new measure, eligible retirees will automatically see the increase applied to their monthly checks starting in the next payment cycle. Once the bill is fully rolled out, eligibility is determined based on income thresholds. Retirees who earn below 150% of the federal poverty line will qualify for the full boost. Those between 150% and 200% may receive a partial increase. The bill also takes into account lifetime earnings history, which means those who worked in low-wage sectors or had inconsistent employment due to caregiving responsibilities are prioritized. This boost is being funded through a combination of adjustments to the Social Security Trust Fund, slight payroll tax modifications for higher-income earners, and reallocations from underutilized federal funds. It's a careful balance of fiscal responsibility and social justice. In fact, Some experts are calling it one of the most significant retiree-focused policies passed in over 2 decades. But that's not all. The legislation also includes language to increase funding for outreach and application support, so that every eligible senior gets access to their rightful benefits. The Social Security Administration will be launching an awareness campaign to inform beneficiaries of these changes, including letters, online notifications, and support hotlines to answer questions. Advocates have been pushing for these reforms for years, arguing that America's seniors deserve better. And finally, lawmakers have listened. This $2,500 plus boost is being hailed not just as economic relief, but as a moral obligation fulfilled. Here's the part you've been waiting for, the timeline and how this directly impacts you or your loved ones. The bill has now passed both chambers of Congress and has been signed into law by the President. Implementation will begin in the upcoming quarter. The Social Security Administration has confirmed that eligible recipients will start seeing their boosted checks within 90 days of the legislation's passage. That means if you're receiving Social Security benefits and fall into the qualifying income bracket, you could see your monthly check go from $1,800 to just over $2,000 every single month. Over the course of a year, that adds up to an additional $2,500 or more in your pocket. This is not a one-time stimulus. It's a permanent adjustment that will carry forward and be factored into future COLAs as well. That means next year's increases will be based on the new, higher benefit amount. And for those receiving SSI or SSDI in addition to retirement benefits, further protections are being introduced to ensure that your total benefits are not negatively affected by the boost. In other words, you don't lose access to other forms of assistance because of this increase. It's an unprecedented win for the community. So what does this all mean? It means that real help is finally on the way. After years of advocacy, endless debates, and far too many seniors living in quiet desperation, Congress has taken meaningful action. The $2,500 plus Social Security boost isn't just a number. It represents dignity, stability, and the chance for millions of Americans to breathe a little easier. This new legislation is a major step toward fixing an imbalanced system and giving low-income retirees the support they deserve. It reflects a new national recognition that our elders are not disposable, that they have given so much to this country and deserve to live out their golden years with financial peace of mind. But as always, stay informed is key. The rollout of this increase will be monitored closely. There will be updates as implementation begins. Watch your mail. Check your online SSA account. And don't hesitate to reach out to Social Security offices for clarification. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this news today. Whether a parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, or friend, this information can change lives. Drop a comment below if you have questions, or tell us how this increase will impact you or someone you know. We read every comment and respond to as many as we can. Also, make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss another important update about Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and retirement news. We're here to keep you informed, empowered, and prepared. This is more than just policy. It's about people, and together, we'll make sure every voice is heard. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.